this will be game 3. Voices is 2-0 up on Metalopolis. Just really quickly, obviously I'm from NGen, so I have a little bit of bias here. I saw these positions and just went, yeah, that's not going to be good for Mafia at all.
Yeah, I think he'll sort of expect Voices to do a similar thing as he did in game 1 and 2. So 2 racks, gasless, and do some early aggression. I wonder if Mafia's been learning and can adapt his build to correctly handle the pressure of this game.
Yeah, I mean, last game he did better than the first game. First game he just went crazy, built a bunch of lings. Last game...
He way overreacted.
Yeah, last game he still kind of overreacted a little bit and was a bit bad with his micro, but he was better. But we'll have to wait and see what happens this game. I mean, are we going to see double racks again is my question. I mean, I have been watching Voices over the last... I actually did a few last week and a few today as well. And he does like to swap his builds up a bit. He doesn't do the same thing every game usually. So maybe something different this game.
Maybe. We'll see if he likes to... we will see if he takes his gas. And that will tell us so much about his build.
Yep. I think also the supply depot at the top of the ramp here. He's getting 1 racks, but possibly looking to wall in, maybe with a second depot. It's
generally indicative when you get that supply depot that you're actually going to get a gas, and yeah, there it goes down. Sorry. He will probably, most likely, either wall in the gap that's there between the supply depot and the barracks with a factory or another depot. After that's done, it can be vulnerable to baneling busts, and I've seen Spud lose too many games to that sort of thing because he's done walls like this.
Yep, for sure. We actually have a 14 hatch come getting hit from Mafia as well, so I like that actually. Actually, it's a 15 hatch and a 14 pool. So seeing sort of the gas and reacting to that by putting down the hatchery, even in these close positions though, it's pretty safe.
Tac Lab going up. So I think Voices is like praying that Mafia did not go pool, because if he does what I think he's going to do and get a Reaper, Reapers are now extremely ineffective if Zerg goes for speed really quickly, because, you know, you don't have Reaper speed before factory. But look at this. Okay, Mafia has that drone patrolling the bottom of the ramp. Oh, no. No.
He's going to have to hope that those SCVs sort of land inside there. He's pulling drones now.
Going to be playing poker with SCVs and drones, and probably going to lose.
Yeah, that Reaper's going to come out, jump in those bunkers. He needs to cancel his natural. But no, let it go up. That's actually really unfortunate, because if he can get a Reaper in one of those bunkers, that's going to be game.
The pool's finished and he wasn't building any lings? What do you... No... Yep, hold back. You can pretty much expect that the hatchery could go down, but what I like from Mafia right now is he's getting the roach worm, and that can be really beautiful against Reapers if Spud overcommits and doesn't switch into building Marauders in time. Spud's getting the second gas, so we don't see him getting a really fast command center, which is really common with these sort of Reaper openings.
Yep. This looks like this Reaper probably will kill this base down here. He has brought a second Reaper in as well. He's actually building... No, it's an Overlord. He's getting 1 roach down the bottom there, but might actually be able to do some damage. Bringing a Queen down as well, but honestly, those bunkers with repairs...
He needs to pull that Queen back. He cannot lose that Queen.
Looks like he will lose it. He's committing. Oh wow, that's going to be pretty bad for him. He hasn't even started building one now. His macro is going to be...
Needs to snipe the SCVs. There he goes.
Snipes one, doesn't get the other. Does kill that bunker. And
he cannot afford to lose a single roach here. One getting just down into the orange.
It looks like he will hold that, and he will actually keep his hatchery alive. But right now, transition-wise, we have a bunker going down. We have double starport.
Oh dear.
So,
oh Spud. Oh Voices. You're so good.
So yeah, double starport, obviously. Double Banshees. Pretty much as Zerg.
Oh, he needs to get SCVs over to that bunker. He needs to get... Wow, okay.
Whoa.
I was really scared for a second there.
Oh, here we go. Puts him inside the bunker.
Oh.
Gets him out. Yeah, that's going to get repaired too fast.
He needs to retreat with those roaches.
Yep. He's probably committing. He needs to go. He's thinking he needs to go all in, but no, he's going to lose 2 roaches there. That's a bit unfortunate. The problem with double is, has he scouted this? He's sending an Overlord over the top. he sees 2 tech labs, but doesn't see the starports. Wow, that's actually a shame. But the reason this double Banshee sort of nonsense from these double starports, you do need a Hydra Den to stop this. Queens just aren't enough. We have a Reaper as well in Mafia's sort of base, killing drones. Oh, nothing's going his way today.
Oh man, this is just so frustrating for Zerg when you're in these positions, because you know he can just not touch anything up that ramp because the bunker gives those Marauders +1 range. And when these Banshees come out, if Spud decides, or Voices decides to unsupply block himself, really, Mafia's just not going to be able to have a chance in hell of holding it off, considering he's all in. He has 13 drones.
Yeah, he's out of this pretty
needs to end the game now, or he's going to lose.
I mean, 1 Banshee is going to completely stop this push. I mean, even so, there's 2 Marauders in this bunker are stopping it by themselves. I mean, this Banshee, I suspect if he sees them and he actually attacks the Roaches with them, he's either going to A-move up the ramp or just GG on the spot. But 1 Banshee is out. He's building 2 more, except his supply blocked again, so that's a bit unfortunate.
After 2 minutes, he finally puts down the supply depots.
Yep, so a bit unfortunate there, but I don't think it's going to affect him at all. His opening was just way too strong, putting his opponent way far behind. I mean, really, his opening only really killed a few units. It got the Queen, it got a drone as well. If these were all drones, he might not be in such a bad position, but instead he's just gone all in with Roaches.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, if he runs up the ramp with all those Roaches, he could probably take out these bunkers, but the problem is these Banshees. And now Mafia's just going to see these Banshees and probably slump back in his chair and try and, you know, prepare for the inevitable defeat. It's just such a horrible feeling when this sort of thing happens.
I mean, more Banshees are being built as well. I mean, without a Hydra Den, without even a lair at this point, no detection at all, no Evo chamber. As soon as he sees a cloak, I'd GG, personally, but they're just going to... There we go.
There we go.
Voices, I mean, can't take anything away from Voices, though. I mean, Mafia kind of made a few mistakes, but Voices just played really, really solid.
Except for supply blocking himself.
Yeah, for like a minute.
His control was quite good across all of the games. Very, very aggressive. This is more aggressive than I've ever seen him play before. And it just worked every single time. So he's going to have a big banana grin across his face. I think he was a little weaker with his transitions. They weren't very smooth. He needs to practice them. But apart from that, well, hey, it worked. He's through. He qualified for the Pan Pacific, so congratulations to him.